With the cleats fit weak, bitch. You know what's in store. I got receipts, bitch. For hoes in a place, that's me doing the least, bitch. Must be fucking a new rapper. When now, look, I know how to bait it just like a frat house. You mad now? Should have been to it to the level. The RuPaul is getting dragged out. You know I don't like it. You a hater that's inspired. I ain't beefing with no bitch. I gotta wait for a writer. Who you created, bitch? Tyler? Get her retired. Should have been said you want place. That's me doing the least, bitch. Must be fucking a new rapper. Wanna rap now? Look, I know how to bait it just like a frat house. You mad now? Should have been said it to the last crowd. You all word the RuPaul. This getting dragged out. You know I don't like it. You a hater that's inspired. I ain't beefing with no bitch that gotta wait for a writer. Who you created, bitch? Tyler? Get her retired. Should have been said you wanted smoke, but it gave you the lighter. Oh, you brave now. You wanna play now, but I won't lie. This ain't no play. You Yankee on them records, think you Dre now. You used to being on your back, bitch. Don't get laid down. Feel with the cleats fit weak, bitch. You know what? I got receipts, bitch. For hoes in a place, that's me doing the least. Now, look, frat house, you mad now? Should have been said it to the last crowd. You all word the RuPaul. This getting dragged out. No, I don't like you. You a hater that's inspired. I ain't beefing with no bitch that gotta wait for a writer. Who you created, bitch? Tyler? Get her retired. Been said you wanted smoke, but it gave you the lighter. Oh, you brave now. You wanna play now, but I won't let it slide. This ain't no playground. You getting shady on them Dre now. You used to being on your back, bitch. Don't get laid down.
Where you at, Rock? Where you at, Rock?
10 rock and roll.
Rock, where you at, Rock? Where you at, Rock? Where you at, Rock?
10 rock and roll, bro.
Live and welcome to the rock files. Are the rock files? Yeah, live and locked. This is how we rock. Live and locked. Welcome to the rock. Live and locked. Live is how we rock. This is how we rock. The rock files. This is how we rock. Live and locked. Welcome to the rock. Live and locked.
Yo! Ha ha! The creatures are outside. The creatures are outside. The creatures are outside. The creatures out. The creatures are. The creatures. Man, we got a creature battle. The first creature that has chosen the battle is Remy Ma with, oh my gosh. First of all, salute to everybody, man. Much respect, much respect. You are live and tuned into the Rock Files, Rock Talk episode 6. Yes, the creatures are outside. Remy Ma versus Miss Hustle. Ronnie Ma versus Miss Hustle. You have a washed up, not really authentic rapper versus an actual battle rapper with actual bars. It's interesting that they both get ghost wrote for, though, but they're battling each other. Oh, no, we're going to get there. We're going to get there. We're not going to be here much too much. It's the afternoon, but this was just hilarious. Couldn't pass this one up. In the chat right now, we got the good brother B.A. Get your bars up, me. Your bars ain't up enough. Remy Ma, your bars are not up enough. Oh, we're going to get there. Be sure to subscribe to Get Your Bars Up Media. And of course, hey, for BA, if you got a Cash App, be sure to go ahead. We have no problem putting up the Cash App, and that's for everybody that's in the chat. Be sure to subscribe to Get Your Bars Up Media. Hit the bell notification button, like the channel, all that good stuff. You know what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, we got C-Dub. And C-Double was doing some things, man. Salute to C-Double. Straight from Verbal Online Arena, straight from Verbal War Zone. Salute, salute, salute. Be sure to subscribe to The Real C-Double 24. And of course, if you got a Cash App, be sure to show us the Cash App, all the good stuff. We're going to put that out there. C-Double immediately with a comment. Bunch of clout chasing, what it looks like to me. Yeah, it's a bunch. C-Double, man. First of all, it should be noted that. Oh, no, we just going to get into it. We ain't going to delay it. What we delaying for, right? We got stuff to do. But we're going to say, is this really clout chasing here? Or is it something even more egregious? Not saying it ain't clout chasing. Let's go find out. And yes, you will notice the avatar. You are listening to a happy citizen of the almighty Detroit, Michigan, whose team, the Detroit Pistons, are your 2026 Central Division champions that'll soon be winning the East. And look, y'all don't want to be here when we get this NBA championship. But look, let's stay focused. Now, what you just heard was Miss Hustle's response to Remy Ma's diss track. And what's interesting, there was questions all throughout YouTube. We're gonna do due diligence. We're gonna show Remy Ma's track, her diss track performance on the radar. By the way, salute to On the Radar, salute to Freestyle Mondays. All right. Be sure to subscribe to them. We're going to give you all the information as we go through it. So Remy Ma drops a diss track. And honestly, whatever. But, Remy Ma, Ronnie Ma, Creature Number One drops a diss track. Obviously, possibly shading on Papoose, possibly shading on Clarissa Shields, and possibly shading on, maybe it was some Miss Hustle drops there, because those two ain't been cool. Don't forget about all that Chrome 23 stuff and all that. She may have, though. Keep in mind, there's a lot of indirect stuff here, C-Double. She may have in this show. We're going to go through it. We kind of have to do the whole, speculation. We have to do the speculation joint here. We'll see. We'll find out, man. We'll find out. But, yep. Remy Ma drops a diss track, possibly referring to Clarissa Shields. Maybe Miss Hustle. We don't know. There definitely some things about Papoose in there, possibly. Then, of course, in response, Miss Hustle drops a diss track. We're going to find out. Now, there's a couple ways to adjudicate this. Was this, obviously, we're going to ask who won the battle or who won this round, if there's going to be multiple rounds. And honestly, we'll see if there should even be multiple rounds. So we're going to do that. And also, we're going to see who, and that's actually kind of a disservice against Remy Ma's diss track. So let's go ahead and get to it right now. So obviously that's Miss Hustle. That's the response. So we played the response. We played a little bit of the excerpt of the response, right? Cool. Let's get to how this all. We're gonna play this second. Here is Remy Ma's On the Radar freestyle, right? And we're going to break it down. Simple as that. We're going to break it down. We're going to try to do this very, very, very fast and very, very quickly. We're kind of playing hooky right now for where we should be. But hey, this action video in response to Remy Ma's, Ronnie Ma, Creature Number One, her diss track. Her diss track performance on the Radar. If you would like to subscribe to On the Radar, you're most certainly welcome to do so. On the Radar and Remy Ma. The name of this freestyle, the name of this YouTube channel is On the Radar, notification button, all that good stuff. You know what it is. So this is the Remy Ma on By the way, it's called the Remy Ma on the Radar Freestyle. That's the name of it. All right. Let's go ahead and let's break it down. Let's break it down. All right, here we go.
The next stop is on the radar.
Of the closing doors thing, right? How fascinating. Closing doors. Now, maybe doing some overthinking on this, but closing doors on a mainstream format is rather cringeworthy. Closing doors. You know, because we know about doors of industry and doors, all this stuff. Just saying that was peaked. Let's keep going. All right, here we go. All right, so here it is. This is the freestyle. All right, back it up a little bit. Track is trash. Listen, look, the track don't have enough. The instrumental doesn't have enough on this. You know, this is like this track. It just goes boom, boom, boom. This track is not very well produced. Like this don't even have a diss track flavor of the instrumental. All right, so that's the first observation. Let's keep going.
So it's a banger. Watch how you talk to me. I'm a mogul, bitch. You getting surgery in exchange for promo, bitch. I'm a gang on a yacht or some YOLO shit. You keep jumping on my dick like a pogo stick in competition with a.
First of all, the delivery on this is awful. This sounds like there's no aggression here yet. If you're dissing somebody, like on a track like this, you got to turn up the energy. This energy is trash. First the bar, and then for a female to talk about jumping on her, whatever. Already, this performance is not very good, and there's really no bars here so far. Nah, but you jumping on like a pogo stick. This is 2026, yo. Where are the bars at? Let's keep moving on.
Don't even know that bitch. Hoes be doing the most over so dick. I've been her since
now that's cool. Like that. You get a bullet through your shirt where the logo is. Okay, that's a bar. Cool. One thing about this, the question to ask is, was this meant just to be a freestyle or a diss track? If this meant to be a diss track freestyle thing, this is not very good. Where the names at? Who you dissing? Who you dissing? That's the problem, C-Double. Who is she dissing? Now, granted, it's good for promo and replay. You know, channels like this is doing a breakdown of it. But who is she dissing? You know, like it's interesting how bloggers will get on other bloggers about, well, how come, you know, you got to name names and stuff. She ain't naming nobody. We're left guessing. We got Bruce Leaf in the building. Bruce Leaf mentions lip syncing on the radar. Right. And that's why the energy is so down. Where, like if you're gonna talk trash, where's the heavy talk? There's no heavy talk in this. Let's keep going.
The nerve of niggas claiming that they wrote those hits when they whole career they ain't never ghost wrote it. Not for me or it.
Oh, that's a lie. Wait a minute. Did this broad just say it's amazing how niggas claim that ghost wrote it? And she said, and this creature said not for the creature. Man, dog, there's at least 20 rappers that ghost wrote for you. What? See, that's the problem with this. That's a blatant lie. They didn't ghostwrite for me. I wrote my own stuff. You probably didn't even write this song. Are you kidding? Or not even this. You probably didn't even write this rap you rapping. Oh, my gosh. And look, whoever ghost wrote this, these are some subpar bars so far. Let's keep moving. What?
Anybody else, you always acting like you helping, nigga, go help yourself. See, man, I don't really brag enough, but you don't talk about prices when your back is up. Keep talking numbers, but the numbers ain't adding up.
You want to be a baddie, but you ain't bad enough. This is horrible. Where are the outside of that? You get a bullet, get bullet through where the logo is. Outside of that, that's one bar we have. We're almost, just to let you know, the entirety of this is 2 minutes and 41 seconds. We're 1 minute through and we got one bar. Come on, man.
How to network, how on the network, you getting money when they Googling your net worth. I'm a motherfucking expert. How you talking out neck when I know
Niggas working neck? And honestly, doesn't this performance seem choreographed? This seems choreographed. Like, you know what? This track, honestly, is just this is jarring. This track is not for dissing anybody. This track is like a Afro beat or a Caribbean hip shaking song or something. And yes, as Bruce Lee has stated so eloquently, lip sync. You're lip syncing on a radar. You don't even know. If we can hear in the delivery, you don't even know your material, dog. Because you didn't write this. You didn't write this yourself. No way you wrote this. Let's keep on moving.
I know you really eat my guts because you bitches really ugly. Can't make this up.
They call me Slim Wim, but my weight is up. Okay, that's a bar.
Nigga, wait for what? The weight is up. Look, it's time. So if you see me with it, bitch, it's mine.
It's time. And if you see me with it, it's mine. That's awful. This is like, are you attacking an opponent or do you want to do a club track? This is a club track. This is a club track with some mid bars. This is not good at all.
And these other bitches rap is always just rhymes. When I rap, bitches always 10 dimes. Stop playing with me. I got these niggas in the
That's another lie. When you rap, it's not consistently 10 dimes. It's not 100. No, it's not, because you lied at least twice in this. This song is, this performance is only it's under 3 minutes in total if you count the intro, right? You lied about twice already. So that's not 10 dimes. That's not 100.
Really staying with me. I got these niggas in the streets really slaying with me. I got these niggas in the south really hanging with me. I got these niggas in the gangs really banging with me. And what you looking at my shoes for? I swear to God, I know I'm on these bitches' mood boards. I'm in the city, pretty driving something two-door. Nice fit in the feet, giving shoe porn. Listen, if it's tension, how I never get at it, but I always get mentioned. Like how I'm this big hoe, but I never get fucked.
This is what happens when you don't write your own raps, man. When you don't write your own raps, you're not connected to the material. None of this is convincing. Bad enough is not delivered well. Bad enough, the technical rhyme of it all is very basic. Honestly, there are kindergartners that can rap better than this. This is trash. Let's keep going.
See, I might get sub, but I never get touched. My blow a little smoke, but it never gets ducked. Got this big ass.
No. How dare you in this performance, quote unquote, you talking about you got beef with Remy, say my name. You're not saying any names. You're not. How you gonna ask somebody that dissed you to do something you ain't gonna do? Man, get this out of here, dog. You know what? This might be the worst diss song of 2026. If we called it this song. Got the nerve to talk about say my name if you got beef with me. You ain't saying nothing. Why should they if you not? Oh, this was bad. All right, so that's Remy Ma's this performance on the Radar. And if you want to check out On the Radar again, by the way, that's the end of the song. All she's going to do is dance off. And move on. Again. Oh, and yeah, right here. Here you go. Here's our comment that we left yesterday, right? Here's our comment. Yeah, this track instrumental is trash, and there's a lot of cap in this rap. Come on, this is nowhere near enough to diss Pap at all. And honestly, not the, our comment's a little bit off. The comment's a little bit off because we don't even know if she was dissing Papoose. There's references to a possible that, but where there's no names. Salute to Jay Mills and Rum Nitty, even DNA and Goods. They mention names. They mention names. And if you're not going to mention names, they just have random targets. Where's the name? Look, and look at these old. Some of these may be botted, and some of these are odd. And see, we talked the other night about picking and choosing. This is picking and choosing right here. I played this. This is fire. She knows she killed it with that dance at the end. Y'all smoking. Yeah. These are either Remy. These are either the Remy fan club or whatever. They didn't listen to this. They didn't listen to this objectively. This was not good. But anyway, if you want to see this in its entirety, go to the Remy Ma on the Radar Freestyle. And that's the name of the video. The channel is called On the Radar Radio. You know, On the Radar Radio. It's probably on her channel also. Oh, wait a minute. Now, according to On the Radar, let's read this here. Wait a minute. Let's read here. This is something interesting. Yeah, hold up a minute. Let's get this, because this is their disclaimer. So this is stating, we're gonna go here. Please note, On the Radar does not charge artists or participants any fees to perform or appear on its platform. So, according to On the Radar, people don't pay to come up there. It also states any individual or company requesting payment to secure performance, appearance, or placement on the Radar is not authorized by On the Radar and should be treated as fraudulent. All artist selections are made solely at the discretion of the On the Radar team. Solely at the discretion of. So obviously, this is them saying that they don't directly get paid, but let's keep it $1. It's possible that they can get indirectly paid for that. Just saying. So that's just something to note there. So this is supposed to be organic, and not saying it isn't, but this is according to their statement, people don't pay to come up there. So Remy Ma, Ronnie Man, Creature Number One, did not pay to be on that platform, and that was solely at the discretion of On the Radar. So here on the Radar Radio. All right, here is Miss Hustle's response. So we would rate Remy Ma's On the Radar freestyle. That's like a 3. That's like a 3 or 4. Nah, that's not even. That's just a 2 or 3, man. The bars were mid. No aggression, no conviction, no delivery, nothing. Salute to Bruce Leaf. Lip syncing on her. Yeah, she's lip syncing. Doesn't even know her material. She's up there. Not convinced about a single word she's saying. This is trash. Yeah, 2, maybe 1.5 or 2. We're gonna go with a 1.75 for that. That wasn't good. It wasn't good. And didn't mention no names, a whole lot of cap and nah. And plus the track is trash. That track is trash for what that was supposed to be. That would be good for like a Caribbean dance hall club shaker thing, but not good for a diss track. So we're gonna go to the response right now. Here's the response. This is for Miss Hustle on Freestyle Monday. Salute to Blockwork TV. This just dropped. Today it dropped. Right? Or did it drop Monday? Hold on. Oh, no, it dropped Monday. Apologies. It dropped Monday. All right, cool. So it dropped Monday, obviously Freestyle Monday. This here, you can find in its entirety on Blockwork TV. That is Blockwork, all one word TV. Salute to them. Appreciate this submission. And let's listen to the response. I mean, Miss Hustle don't really have to do too much to beat that. Okay, so immediately, hold on. There we go. Immediately, you'll notice that Miss Hustle's going to take that same instrumental. Bad idea, but we'll see how it goes. Because again, that instrumental is not for dissing. It's barely for rapping unless you're doing a club tune. And plus, just to say this against that instrumental's missing a lot of elements to bring it out more. It has a drum beat and a theme with not a lot of drums going on. Not enough. All right, here we go. Miss Hustle Freestyle Monday Blockwork TV performance. Here we go. Hey, real quick before we play a verse, you heard the Rastafarian in the background. Move your bumper clock, right? Yeah. that shows that this is more for a Caribbean dancehall track. That track is for that. It's not for this here. Back it up a little bit so we can get into it. Here comes creature number 2, Miss Hustle. Creature number 2. Let's go, Huff.
Dummy on the beat, so it's a bang.
Let's really keep it G, bitch. Nah, I don't gotta sneak this. Tell that hoe get in the field. Look the cleat fit. Weak bitch, you know what's in store. I got receipts, bitch. For hoes in a place. That's me doing the least, bitch.
Already, she's barring. Already. She's,
Must be fuck.
My bad. We're gonna back it up a little bit. Just to highlight, get put on your cleats, get in the field. That's a bar. That's a bar that came way more sooner. Sorry, way more soon. That's a bar that came way more soon than Miss Hustle's 1.5 bars through her whole track. I'm sorry. Then Ronnie Maz, creature number 1, Remy Maz. Then her whole track. Her whole performance had 1.5 bars. She already has a bar already.
Oh, it's a bang.
Let's really keep it G, bitch. Nah, I don't gotta sneak this. Tell that hoe get in the field. Look the cleat fit. Weak bitch, you know what's in store. I got receipts, bitch. For hoes in a place. That's me doing the least, bitch. Must be fucking a new rapper. Wanna rap now? Look, I know how to bait it just like a frat house. You mad now? Should have been set it to the last crowd. You off. Word to RuPaul. This getting dragged out.
Okay. Baiting like a frat house. RuPaul getting dragged out. Heard that a lot. That's mid. The cleats fit. And look, that whole receipt scheme she did, that was better than anything. That was better than anything Creature 1 said. So right now, Miss Hustle is ahead of her, even though those last 2 bars were mid. We're mid. Let's go.
No, I don't like you. You a hater that's inspired. I ain't beefing with no bitch that gotta wait for a right.
Oh, there we go. We got a shaker. I ain't waiting for no that gotta wait for a writer. I ain't writing for. Excuse me. I'm right. Yeah. I ain't waiting for them to get the. I ain't waiting for it to gotta wait for a writer. Fire. That's fire. Let's go.
Yeah, the bitch Tyler, get her retired. Should have been said you wanted smoke, would've gave you the lighter.
But you should have been said you want to smoke, but it gave you the lighter. That's a bar.
Oh, you brave now. You wanna play now, but I won't let it slide. This ain't no playground. You getting shady on them records, think you Dre now. You used to being on your back, bitch. Don't get laid down.
You used to being on your back, don't get laid down. Mid but effective, and it's honestly better than anything. But see, Miss Hustle ain't saying no names either. And this delivery, what is it with these rappers that you got a lot of stuff to say, but your delivery's too calm? Where's the aggression? Now Miss Hustle obviously knows her material way better. You know, she's in the camera, she's in the mic, she's doing her thing. But where's the aggression? Where's the heavy? You have bars, but where's the heavy talk? Where's the aggression? Where's the intensity? It ain't there. And it's probably because of that track. You know, respectfully, neither one of these creatures, Creature 1, Ronnie Ma, Creature 2, Miss Hustle. Yes, Miss Hustle's a creature too. This is a creature, dog. The femininity is questionable. And Ronnie Ma, the femininity isn't questionable for Ronnie Ma. It's concluded that that's a creature. So this is a creature, right? Creature 2. And look, here's the thing. Hustle talking about she don't gotta wait for a chick that gotta wait for a writer. Hustle, you get there's ghostwriters for you too. But what's interesting, your ghostwriter, who probably wrote this for you, did better than Ronnie Ma's ghostwriter. This is a cringe-worthy battle. We got 2 creatures who both have ghostwriters battling, and what's funny, one of them gonna lose. Either whoever loses this, and right now it's Ronnie Ma losing this, whoever's losing this, they got to get a better ghostwriter. Let's keep going, man. Wake up, Hustle.
You loving clout, should be loving yourself. Help who? You bitches be fucking the help. And my bitches on your ass, you was ducking the belt. Made your bad little bitch, I'll let you tuck in yourself. You know what? Merchant. Word to who? I get you raw for them Jews and all of them purses too. I don't want to speak. We don't need a word or two. Talking about I know your body. Nah, that surgeon do. Stupid.
Hustle, don't do that. You talking about what's that lyric? Talking about nah, I know your body, your surgeon do. Miss Hustle, you've had a surgeon on. What's up with the hypocrisy, dog? First, you got Ronnie Ma talking about, hey, what up, rep? ladies and gentlemen, rep yourself with myself is in the building. Salute. Be sure to subscribe to Rep Yourself with Myself. Look, fantastic battle rap blogger, fantastic battle rap personality. She knows what she's doing. Salute to that. And Rep, if you do have a Cash App, go ahead and put it in the chat. We're going to go ahead and highlight it on the screen. Salute. And that's for everybody in the chat. C-double-B-A, salute. All right. Here is a BBL recipient. Here is a surgical creature catastrophe talking about dissing Ronnie Ma for the surgeon she has when she probably used the same surgeon. Just like Ronnie Ma talking about if you got beef with Remy Ma, say names, and she ain't saying no names. Here we got Miss Hustle talking about surgeon, and she can use a surgeon. What in the wow?
Been waiting for this for a while long. Bitches that I used to look up to, I look down on. Look around, what you think we got a crowd for? Why so serious, bitch? Put a smile on. Why would you get with this bitch? This ain't
that was good performance. Why so serious? Put a smile on. That works. Okay.
no fan dude. Thought you was winning, not here. This ain't no band tools. You ain't want me to blow. It's giving fan rule. Yeah, you run it up, but bitch, you still ran through.
Like that. Yeah, you running up, but you still ran through. That's fire. Hustle on bars alone. Hustle destroyed Ronnie Ma. Creature 2 is winning this so far. Creature 2 is winning this.
Start naming the bodies, let me chill. Cause you ain't claiming the bodies ain't real. I hit her soul, I'm giving what she could feel. This is old, I've been cold, let me chill. I don't wanna hear you above this bitch. This your grave, and you the one that dug this shit. I wanna see a heart like I love this bitch. All that shit you did in private, we in public. But bitch, yeah.
That was a far better ending. That was a far better ending to that than what Creature number 1 had. So we would rate this hypocrisy. There's some cap in this rap too. Better delivery, even though not enough. Horrible track for this. We'll give this about a 3.75. So 3.75 for Creature number 2, Miss Hustle. 1.75 for Creature number 1. We got Hustle winning this one. We got Hustle winning this one, man. And it's not a very good diss track battle. There was a question, and for those that want to play it in its entirety, there was a question about, well, now that Remy Ma dropped that, should Papoose respond? Did y'all hear Papoose' diss track he did? Papoose not only should not respond to Ronnie Ma, but Papoose shouldn't even listen to Ronnie Ma's diss track. Be honest with you, we probably shouldn't even reviewed it. Only reason why we reviewed it is because Miss Hustle respond. We just to get the story, but that it's possible that neither one of these have a lot of replay value. But straight up, man, Ronnie Ma's diss track is one of the worst of 2026. We're gonna put it on the community post, and we might put this as part of the Rock Talk episode 13. But neither one of these diss tracks are very good. But we got Miss Hustle winning by 2 points, by 2.5 points over Ronnie Ma, Creature number 1. So Creature number 2, Miss Hustle wins. Simple as that. Rep, who you got winning? Salute the Rep. We got Rep in the chat. Rep, who you got winning? You got Creature number 1. And the reason, my bad. Someone asked, why are you calling them creatures? These are not biologically born females. Nah, nope, don't believe it. Sorry, nope. Look at them. Not just look at them, peep the movements. Oh, wow. Rep is in. You know what? We're going to put that as a third. You know what, Rep? Salute to Rep. Rep said nobody wins. Rep Yourself with Myself is in the house saying nobody wins this. You know what, Rep? Hold on, Rep. Salute to Rep. Hold on, Rep. We got you. Hey, Rep. We're gonna do this live because we got to get out of here soon. Honestly, we're way too busy to even be on here. We're way too busy to even be on here, but this just had to get done. And be honest with you, we felt like it. Simple as that. Not felt like it. We decided to. Hold on a minute. We're about to do this live. We're going to put these questions up. And we're gonna ask this straight out. By the way, real quick, want to give some shout outs. Shout out to Pablo Picasso for a good battle breakdown. You know, be sure to subscribe to Picasso TV. Unscripted Logic. Salute. Pablo was breaking down some top tier battle breakdowns of various battles. Salute to that. But also be on the lookout for the Ring. The Ring got something coming up. We can't really say what it is, but it is. All right. As you see, the second we heard this, we're just going through this very, very quickly. The second we heard this, this is 18 hours ago. So we did hear it before. Ronnie Ma freestyle. This is low tier trash instrumental offer. Remember that discussion about picking and choosing right on cue trash, right? Those that would say this is any good is because they're fans of Ronnie Ma. They have the right to do it because it's picking and choosing all through here. We don't pick and choose here. We listen, be objective, and give a take. That was awful. There it is. And of course, very few probably saw it, but whatever. It was awful. All right, so now we're going to go to the post we're going to put on right now, real quick. Hold on a minute. Angie Baby. We got Angie Baby in the building. What's up? Salute. Be sure to subscribe to Angie Baby. And of course, hey, Rep, if you got a Cash App, put the Cash App in the chat. We're going to put it on the screen while we're here. We're not going to be here for too much more. And as Angie Baby says, yes, you're more than welcome to promote the channel by sending the Cash App to $Boss ENT Group. And of course, you're more than welcome if you're in the chat, put your Cash App in. We're going to put it on there. Yes. And of course, smash, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification button. Yeah, hey, we're doing it. And of course, you don't have to, but you're more than welcome to. We invite you. No doubt. Angie Baby, just let you know, we did the Remy Ma versus Miss Hustle diss tracks. We just concluded that. This channel's already chosen easily a Miss Hustle to have won that one. Now, if there's going to be other stuff, we'll review that maybe, depending on if it tracks anything. But we got Miss Hustle clearly over Remy Ma, Creature number 1. So, by the way, for those that keep asking, what does Creature mean? No doubt. Yeah. Just rewind it. Angie Baby mentioned, I'll watch what I missed. No problem. And Angie, you're more than welcome because we're about to live on this channel. We're about to do the community posts. So you're more than welcome to respond to that and choose your winner. And you can also leave a comment. It's not a problem at all. You're more than welcome. Salute to Angie Baby. You know what? It's good to have rep yourself with myself and Angie Baby in the chat. Much respect to the ladies, man. Ladies, y'all welcome over here, especially if you're in the hip hop, you're in the battle rap and all this good stuff. Yes. And if you would like to promote Angie Baby, you like to promote Angie Baby's channel and all those endeavors she does, $Pretty Eyes 2817. $Pretty Eyes 2817. Salute. And that's for everybody. So it's the same thing she did with put her Cash App. You're more than welcome to put your Cash App here. Everybody put your Cash App. You're more than welcome. And yes, our Cash App is $, and we're going to show that. I'm going to show that in a minute. Let's go ahead and put up the community post right about now. There you go. Thank you very much. All right. First post we're going to put up. It will be a text post. All right. Here we go. The Rock Files, Rock Talk, episode. What is this? 12? Yeah, fine. We'll go with that. If it's wrong, it's wrong. Who won this diss track battle? Creature 1, Remy Ma, or Creature 2, Miss Hustle. And it will be nice. It will be nice. We're going to put Remy Ma here. Okay. Miss Hustle. And salute rep, we're going to put, or how about this? Or no one. Or nobody. And then and if we get bad data because of this, we'll repost it differently. All right, so that's the first one. All right. So that's the first one we're doing live. It is now posted. You're more than welcome to respond and participate with that right there. And if there's any comments, and Angie Baby, if there's any comments you want to leave, you're more than welcome after you watch it back. All right. So that's the first one. Second one. Whoops. Go here. Second one. All right. Who had the worst diss track so far of 2026? All right, so we're gonna put Easy to Block Heaven because that was horrible. Okay. And we'll go Goods. We will go Remy Ma. And lastly, who else comes to mind? DNA had a bad diss track. Oh, hold on. No. Cassidy's diss track was good. No. Chill on that. Cassidy had a good diss track. He's cool. Jay Mills definitely didn't have a bad one. Now we'll go with DNA. DNA had a bad one. Boom. All right. So those are the two right there. Those are the two. You're more than welcome to respond and put in what you're. Yes. We in the chat right now. We got Pablo Picasso. Pablo Picasso, be sure to subscribe to Unscripted Logic. Pablo Picasso TV. Salute. You know what? We're gonna put B Magic on the next one. Jack Boy Main shit. You know what? We're gonna do another one. So we're gonna do good look. Pablo over here. Hey, I know that guy. Yeah. That guy seems a little familiar. All right, cool. Yeah, Jack Boy Main B Magic. You know what? Okay, so we got DNA already, but you know we're gonna do one. Rep, good look. Yeah, we got you, Rep. Yeah. I don't know how we forgot Jack Boy Main. That was trash. Good look. That's why we do these. All right. So we go with Jack Boy Main because that was an awful one. Jack Boy Main, B Magic. Anybody else for this four? And this will be the last. This will be the last group here. Okay, you said DNA. Okay, you got DNA. Okay, we got DNA already. DNA did good. Oh no, he didn't. Oh no. Oh, wait a minute. What was that Ron Browns one? The Ron Browns one. That was good, right? Ron Browns. You know, he rapped. Ron Browns. Yeah, that old NyQuil Sleepy Town trash. That was horrible. All right, one more. Anybody got one more for worst diss track? Nah, Rep. That DNA diss track was bad. How about this? One of them was bad. Not all of them were bad, but one of them was bad. It was the one where he had like kind of like a 1980s, 90s. Nah. That Ron Brown's diss track. Look, that's what you put on late at night to go to bed. If someone has a problem, go to bed. Play Ron Brown's diss track. And plus the bars were awful. Nah, nope. But okay, but Jack B Magic, absolutely. We got Ron Brown. Anybody else? We got one more spot for this four. Anybody else? If not, you know what? We'll do a filler then. Jack Boy Main B Magic, Ron Browns. Nah, Nitty's diss track was cool. Nitty's diss track was actually very good. Mickey Fax. Mickey Fax. Okay, we'll put. It wasn't that bad. Mickey Fax. This is from IG. Mickey Fax. Was it that bad? Well, y'all said Mickey Facts. We'll put it in there. We'll put Mickey Facts in there. I don't think it was that bad, but all right. All right. So that's the next group of all right. So far, this is what we have for our newest post. And then after this, we're gonna get out of here. We just reviewed Creature 1, Remy Ma versus Creature 2, Miss Hustle, in the diss track battle they had. At least that's what we're gonna consider it. Who won that diss track battle? Remy Ma, Miss Hustle, or nobody? For the next topic, who had the worst diss track so far of 2026? Either the Block Captain, Goods, Remy Ma, or DNA. That's the first group of 4. Second group of 4, Jack Boy, Main, B Magic, Ron Browns, Mickey Facts. There you go. There it is for you. There it is. There it is. There it is. Yep. Okay, so rep yourself. Rep yourself said it wasn't good. Yeah, it wasn't. But Mickey Facts, for it to be in the horrible, for worst. Angie Baby, salute. Appreciate it. That's right. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up on the channel. All the good stuff. Share it and all that good stuff. All right. So that's what we got. Again, we have Creature number 2, Miss Hustle, has won that diss track according to the channel, but you're more than welcome. We got the community post out there. You definitely can put. Oh, you got Mickey was good. Yeah. I thought Mickey was cool. It wasn't amazing, but he rapped. Look, Mickey wasn't for the type of rapper Mickey was. That's about the most aggressive he gonna be. And he was engaged. He named names, right? He stayed focused on an opponent. He was talking heavy. Yeah. So it wasn't the best, but I'm not sure it'd be. But hey, somebody from IG said Mickey Facts. So obviously someone don't like Mickey Facts. Salute to that. Yeah. Now, Mickey was cool. But just to be clear, not all of DNA, to go back to DNA real quick, not all of DNA's diss tracks were bad, but that one that he had the 90s, 80/90 swing to it, that was awful. That was freaking awful. It was awful. Easy to Block Captain's diss tracks, all of them were bad. Oh, we could have put Hitman Holla. We're gonna save that one. Hitman Holla's diss tracks that wasn't 2026. That wasn't 2026. That was 25, man. That was 25. Yeah. Actually, that could have been 24, 25. So no, we're talking about 2026. Salute to that. But yeah, salute to everybody. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. We gave you the codes and the references to check out Creature 1, Remy Ma's diss track, Creature 2, Miss Hustle's diss track. Why do and whenever you hear us use the word creature, that's because these individuals were not biologically born what they claim to be. And creature does not just apply to female to male, it applies male to female too. Straight up, creature. Yeah, that's our term, creature. Simple as that. Rep, appreciate you. Be sure to subscribe to Rep Yourself with myself. She's live on YouTube. I'm talking too fast. She has a lot of good stuff on Instagram. Salute to her. Definitely be sure to subscribe. And Rep, you got a Cash App? Rep, if you have a Cash App, put your Cash App in before we get out of here. Definitely subscribe to Angie Baby. Really good motivational YouTube channel. Really good positive energy over there. Salute to her. Here is the code for her channel. Right up here. Yeah, right up here. Yep. Just youtube.com. Angie Baby 2817, by the way. 2817 is Angie Baby's code for her YouTube channel. Salute to her. Who else we got? Oh, you're not active? Okay. All right. So Rep's not active. Not a problem. Cool. Yeah. We have no problem promoting and basically, shining lights. We give flowers over here. But now, as you see, not only do we give flowers over here, we definitely give criticism too. Look, we'll leave with this. If you're going to do a diss track, be direct. Well, Rock, we heard your diss track. It wasn't all that. That's cool, but it was direct. You know what I'm saying? It was, and look, that diss track was just put together in a day. These individuals obviously wrote these diss tracks in advance, and neither one of them named names. That's what's so crazy. You're doing a diss track, you're not even naming names. Had Ronnie Ma, Creature number 1, had just simply said Clarissa and Pap, that would have added to that. Had Miss Hustle, Creature number 2, simply said Ronnie Ma or Remy, just say that. How you gonna be indirect in a diss track? It's one thing to be indirect, to be political if you're trying to do a topic, whatever, and that's not the main point. But if you're going at somebody and it's personal, say the name. As you look, even here, we were critical of Ronnie Ma. We mentioned the name Ronnie Ma, Remy Ma, Creature One. We mentioned it 3 different ways in the blog. Same thing with Creature number 2, Miss Hustle. See that? Miss Hustle. See how easy that was to do? Miss Hustle, Creature number 2, talking about you. Creature number 1, Remy Ma, talked about you. See how that is? Yo. And then the most egregious part of this is that Ronnie Ma said 3 lies. First lie, goes right for me, nobody, basically. She said no one ghost wrote for her. Lie. Lie number 2, if you're going to diss Remy, say names. When she didn't say a name. Lie number 2. Lie number 3, she got all these people that's riding for it and all this stuff. Nah. And Miss Hustle, she kept talking about that. Lie number 1. Well, I'm not going to wait on somebody that has to wait for a writer. When you have a ghostwriter, Miss Hustle, that's lie number 1. Lie number 2, talking about her body. No. Talking about Remy knows her body, and you did an inference about that her surgeon did when you got a surgeon, Miss BBL, Creature number 2, Miss Hustle. Those are 2 lies. Those are 2 lies and 2 caps. This is a horrible diss track battle that Hustle won. Creature number 2 won. Horrible diss track battle. Again, if you want to see it for Miss Hustle, go to Blockwork TV Freestyle Mondays. For Remy Ma, Creature number 1. Go to On the Radar Radio. Check it all out. Salute to both of them. This reaction, everybody. And Rep, we appreciate you also. Be sure to subscribe to Rep on YouTube. Be sure to also subscribe to her and follow her on Instagram. Salute to that. And of course, protect your peace. Right, after all these criticisms, right? Protect your peace, protect your foundation, protect your sanity. Stay safe, stay strong, stay safe. Maze, what up? Salute to Maze. Be sure to subscribe to Maze also. Yeah, Maze, we're about to get up out of here. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, before we go, the ladies of iTalk. It's been a while. We're gonna tune in with y'all, man. Be sure, whatever you're doing, be sure to subscribe to the ladies of iTalk. If they only knew, be sure to subscribe to them. Salute to that Angie baby. Thank you for sending them over here. They're good over here. Yeah, they've been over here before. We've been over there before. Salute to that. Salute to the ladies of iTalk. Much respect. Fantastic channel, funny channel. You just have to look. Honestly, this one is a social commentary channel. It's pop culture channel, and it's also they got great personalities over there. Salute. If they only knew. Respect. And look, be sure to subscribe over there. And ladies of iTalk, if you got a Cash App real quick, put your Cash App here because we also, put the Cash Apps on the screen. Maze also same with you. Salute to the ladies of iTalk. Y'all good over here. We will be over there very, very soon. Much respect. No. Appreciate y'all. And hey, real quick before we go. Ladies of iTalk, have y'all taken any more trips or anything like that? Because they also do like vacation blogs and travel blogs. That's really good. Salute to them, man. Salute to the ladies of iTalk. Salute to everybody. Protect your peace. Protect your foundation. Protect your sanity. Oh, February? February's the last trip. Okay, real quick. Where was the trip? Where's the trip? Just the city. Nothing. No other detail. Just the city. Because we traveled in October. Fire, Atlanta. Okay, so the last trip was to surprise Bori in Atlanta. Salute to that. Hey, shout out to Atlanta. We got people down there. All right. Appreciate y'all. We will be rocking out with Ladies of iTalk this week. We're going to be over there when y'all go live. We got our notification, but we're already subscribed over there. Salute to that. Glad you're traveling. Glad y'all living life. Protect your peace. Protect your foundation. Stay safe. Stay strong. Stay sane. And as we say right about now, Wait for it. Rock on. Rock out.
Where you at, Rock? Where you at, Rock? Where you at, Rock?
10 rock and roll, bro.
Welcome to the Rock Files. Are the Rock Files? Yeah, live and locked. This is how we rock. Live and locked. Welcome to the Rock. Live and locked. Live is how we rock. This is how we rock. The Rock.